Hi guys, before you watch the lesson, I just want to explain a few things so you understand what is going on in each of the drills. So I will provide pictures. The first drill is basketball scramble, and that will be a variety of different dribbling series that the students will perform, and they will get points off of that. The second one is a shooting contest, and it will be in a group of 3. We'll have a shooter, a point scorer, and whoever is off doing some type of fitness activity based on what type of basket was scored. So I'll provide pictures for those and what it will look like, the type of papers the students will be using, so when you watch the lesson you understand what is going on in the lesson. So yeah, thanks. So for today's basketball lesson, we will be covering the 3 general skills with passing, shooting, and dribbling. And today I'm using Grant, Caitlin, my best friend, and Michaela, which is Caitlin's sister. So we're just going to pretend that we already went through our warm-up, as that's not supposed to be videoed, and the rules of the game. So we're just going to jump right into our lesson. So what we're going to start with is we're just going to start with some circles, okay, around our waist. Okay. And how many points is a free throw worth? No, keep going, Grant. 1. Good. Okay, now we'll go around both of our legs. Okay, now we'll go around our neck, around our head. As you can see, Caitlin is representing Cedarville today. Okay. Now we'll go head, waist, legs, and back up. Good. Okay, now you can go ahead and hold the ball, and we're going to do some dribbling. So when we dribble, we want to make sure we're doing it with our fingertips. We're not slapping the ball at any means like that. Nice and easy, nice and light. Okay, so let's go 2 feet apart. Yep. And we'll get down in a good stance, and we'll go dribbling with our right hand. Okay? And let's make sure once we can get a good dribble and a good rhythm, then keep our eyes up. Good. Okay, now we'll cross over to our left. Good. And make sure to keep your eyes up if you can. Good. Nice job, Michaela. You got it, Caitlin. Okay, good. And we'll switch back to our right hand. Okay, and now we'll do some beats, okay? So we're going back and forth and letting the ball hit in the middle. Good. Good, keep doing that. Make sure you're down low, Caitlin. Feet apart a little. Good. Okay, now we'll switch over to our left hand. And you'll keep doing that. Good job, Michaela. Good, Caitlin, that's better. Make sure you're down, Grant.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Okay, good. Now you can hold the ball. And so now what we're going to do is I'll have you guys line up over here. And as you see, we have 3 lines, so pick a cone to line up behind. Good hustle. Oh, good. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on crossing over. So we're going to come through 1, and when we get to the next cone, we're going to cross over with our left, and then switch. And then once you get around, then you'll come back doing the same thing, crossing over, okay? So go ahead and go. Good. Nice job, guys. Good. Okay, and go ahead and do that one more time. skills is crossing over, but we're gonna see who can go down and back 2 times, and it's a race. So we'll see who has the best ball control, and we'll win. Okay, so when I say go,
Wait,
yeah,
I need to fix my cone.
okay.
Fix mine too. Cheating.
Let's go.
Okay, ready, set, go. Yeah, nice job, guys. Grant's losing. That's 1. One more time.
Grant, you play basketball?
Yeah, Michaela's the winner. Okay, be nice to each other.
You play basketball?
Okay.
No.
So now the next skill that we're gonna work on is we're gonna work on going through our legs. So once we get to a cone, we're gonna split and we're gonna go through our legs. So every cone will split and you'll switch hands. Nope, you're just practicing. Okay, down and back, you'll go twice. Good. This is easy for Grant.
Yeah, guys. Come on, get up.
Good, nice job. Okay, good. So now we'll just go down and back once and it'll be another race. We'll see if Michaela can win again. Okay,
Thanks, Caleb.
ready, go. Oh! Yeah. Oh! You got it, Michaela.
Oh God.
Good job. Grant won easily. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work on going behind our back. So when we get to the cone, we're gonna stop, go behind our back. Okay, and then you'll go back. So every cone you're switching behind your back. Okay, ready, set, go. Good. Nice job, guys. Good. Keep your dribble out in front of you, Caitlin.
We know who's losing next.
Okay, so now we'll go ahead and just do our race with this one. Down and back one. Okay, ready, set, go. You got it, Caitlin. Good!
Caleb's like wheezing over here.
Alright, Grant won again. Alright, so now I'm going to have you guys pick up your cones for me.
It's not fair, boy.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take these. And what we're going to do next is we're going to play a little game. Okay, so Caitlin, can you go grab me all the little basketballs? And then Michaela, can you grab me a few more balls? Yep. Thank you. And then go ahead and place the ball on top of each cone.
Oh, on each cone?
Yep.
I'll help over here.
Yeah, we don't.
Like that?
Yeah, and then everyone will have a cone as well, or a
Cone?
ball as well. Yep. So the next game, this is going to be a game we're going to play, and we are going to play the first 1 to 5 points. So what it is, it's called basketball Scrabble. We'll see if these stay down since it's a little windy out. And each one has a different type of dribbling skill that you need to do. So each of you will start in a corner. So we'll start in corners. So everyone, that'll be their starting spot. And what's going to happen is you are going to pick up a basketball. They're going to be face down, and you're going to have to read it and see what it says. Most of them says dribble back to your starting spot, so I'm just going to let you know that's what's on there. But I underlined what the skill that needs to be done is. So for example, this one is dribble back to your starting spot through your legs and back. So then you'll come, you'll pick it up, you'll read it, you'll put it next to your basketball, and you'll do the skill, and you'll go here, and then you'll come back to your spot, okay? And then once you finish, you'll put your spot back in the middle. Those probably won't stay. you'll put it back in the middle and return to your starting spot. Whoever wins that round will get 1 point. We're going to play to 5 points, and you might just have to chase the basketballs down a little. Okay? So what I'm going to have is I'll have Michaela start in that corner, I'll have Caitlin in that corner, and I'll have Grant there, but take a few more steps back. Yeah, like right there. That'll be good.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Those balls don't do anything?
You might need to use them. So there's a few different dribbling skills that requires 2 balls, okay? So I'm going to lay these out for us.
Let's go.
These aren't going to
Put
stick.
them under the cone. Yeah, that's your cone.
Okay?
Run.
Get to your corner.
Run.
Yeah,
That's your.
it's a race. So you're going to, don't stop. Well, I guess you can. So you're going to get here, you're going to dribble in. You're going to pick one up, read it, put it down, do that skill to your spot and back, flip it over, and then whoever gets back to their spot first gets that point.
Are we keeping track ourselves of points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, does anyone have any questions? No? Okay, ready, set, go! Good. So Caitlin dribbles down with her left, back with her right. Good.
Oh, what do I do?
Now put it back, and now you go dribble back. Okay, good.
Woo!
So that's 1 point for Caitlin.
Don't we just keep going?
No.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, so we'll have that be a practice round. Caitlin, once you read it, you have to leave your basketball there. You don't, your card.
Oh.
You don't bring it with you, because you might need 2 hands.
Got it.
Okay, so does everyone understand? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. And you cannot grab the one that you grabbed before. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, so you dribble through the legs and behind the back. Behind the back. Hey, nice one, Caleb. That's 1 point for you. Good. All right, so it's 1-0-0.
timeout corner.
Okay, ready, set, go. One, all 10, 2, 3. Good. Nice job, Michaela. Good, Grant. Nice job. Oh. Michaela got the point. Good. All right, so Caitlin, what? You have 3 points?
I got 4.
You got 2?
0.
You have 1.
Oh, 1.
Okay, first to 5. So Caitlin's almost there, unless one of you two buckle down and get after it. All right, ready, set, go. Good job, Caitlin. Good job, Michaela. Nice job, Grant. Michaela wins. All right. That's all right, Caitlin. You still did a good job. Grant, a little more effort, okay?
My bad.
Okay, ready, set, go. Nice job, Michaela. Good, Grant. Caitlin, you have to roll it more. No, more rolls, more rolls. Not
What do you
just
mean
one
roll?
big roll. Michaela wins again. Michaela's at 4. Okay, like this. I'll show you.
What do you mean roll?
Like roll. Like you have this.
Oh, I see. I get it. My bad.
That's okay. You know, for next time. Alright, if Michaela wins this one, then she wins. Alright, ready, set, go. Let's see if the game won. Good. Good control, good control, good control. Oh, Caitlin wins! That's 4 for her.
Let's go.
How many do I have?
1.
Comebacks.
Okay. Ready, set, go. Nice and control, nice and control. Michaela's in the lead!
Not for long.
Michaela wins! Yay! No, don't do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick these up. Oh, doesn't matter, they're fine. So next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be shooting. And does anybody know what BEEF stands for when you are learning how to shoot? Anyone knows what B stands for?
Balance.
Yep, good. Okay, so when we are shooting, we want to be balanced, okay? We don't want our feet super close next to each other. We want them nice and out, okay? Who knows what the next one is? Good. Okay, how about the next one?
Elbow.
Elbow, good. Okay, so you want to focus your eyes and then your elbow. You want it nice and bent, 90 degrees. And then how about F?
Follow through.
Yeah, follow through, okay? So I always say you're putting your hand in the cookie jar. Okay, so what we're going to do is I want everyone to get in their beef position, okay? So we'll be here, and go ahead and just follow through to yourself, okay? Good. All right, one more time. And up. Good. Okay, so what we're going to be doing first is we'll start with layups, then we'll go free throw, and then we'll do 3-point, okay? So what it's going to look like is we'll have one person, we'll start with layups, so we will have a rebounder. So this rebounder can start right here just so they don't have to run very far because there's not a lot of us. The other person will start at the 3-point line. What we're going to be doing is you're going to go and you're going to do your layup. When we do your layup, it will be the same arm and the same leg, okay? So it's like you're connected to a string. So if one goes up, the other has to go up too, okay? Then you're going to go here. And then your rebounder will grab the ball and they'll get back in line. So if you shoot, you go to rebounding, and if you rebound, you go to shooting, okay? So we'll go through and we'll do After you do 5 on your right side, we'll do 5 on your left, and then we'll move on to some free throws. Sound good? All right, so I'll need 2 people for shooting, okay? And Grant will be our rebounder, so you can start in a little closer. Okay, so what's one thing we want to make sure we're focusing on when we're doing our layup?
Eyes.
Not quite. What
Same
needs?
arm, same leg.
Yeah,
String.
good.
Touch
Yep,
the string.
a string. Yep. All right, so you can go ahead and go. Good shot. That's all right.
Keep trying.
That's all right. Kiss the backboard, nice and gentle. Nice job, Grant. Good. That was pretty, Caitlin.
Thank you.
Nice job, Michaela. Good. Good. Nice job. That's good. That's your last time through?
Yes.
Nice job. You're like a pro.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we'll go ahead. Oh, go ahead and get your last one in. Sorry. So now we will go from our left side and we'll go ahead and do the same thing. So we have Michaela as our rebounder, and same things. For some people that are not left-hand dominant, this can be more tricky, so make sure that we're not going up and going with our right since we're on our left, okay? Even if you have to stop and get the right fundamentals to get it in, then go ahead and do that. That's okay. Next time it'll go in. That's all right. I got it. Let's see it, Michaela. Good. Nice and easy, Caitlin. Good. Good. Nice job. You got it. Good.
One more.
Okay. Yes, that's so much better from your start, Caitlin. Alright, so now what we're going to do, since you guys understand that, we're going to go to free throws. And this is our free throw line right here. And can you step over this line
No.
when you're shooting? No, good. Okay. So what we're going to be doing is one person, we're going to go ahead and rotate. You guys will go through, you'll do 2 shots like you would in a game if you didn't make the basket. And so what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take 2 shots, and the people that aren't shooting are going to line up as and going to be your rebounders as if it was in a real game, okay? So we'll have Caitlin start. She'll do her 2 shots, and then we'll rotate, and we'll go through that twice. Yeah, so you don't need that ball. You don't need that ball right now. Close. You got it. Focus on your feet. Good. Okay, go ahead and rotate.
Good. Yes. I got it.
Good. Nice job, Caitlin. Right on down.
Go.
Ooh, close, Michaela. Oh, good. Go ahead and rotate. We'll go through this one more time.
You told them the line.
Oh. 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 You got it right here. Nice. Ooh, nothing but net. Two for two.
Yeah.
to 3 points, or a 3-point shot. And what we're gonna do is we're also gonna practice our passing while we're doing this. So the person at the top of the key will be our shooter, and the other 2 people will stand around the key. So Grant will be right here, and I'll have Michaela over here. So what's gonna happen is there's 3 different types of passes. Who can tell me one of them?
Chest pass.
Yep, chest pass, and that looks like this. Yep, and fingers are down. Good. What's another pass? Michaela.
Bounce pass.
Yep, okay, when you're bounce passing, same thing. You want to bounce 3/4 of the way. Good. And then what's the last one, Grant?
Over the head.
Overhead, yep. Okay, so you're here, step, and you're throwing. So what this is going to look like is the person that's here is going to overhead throw. So they will overhead throw to Michaela, and then Michaela will chest pass to Caitlin. Caitlin will shoot.
No, I've done.
Yep. And then you guys will rotate, okay? So first we'll go through this, and we'll do all chest passes from Michaela's spot to Caitlin's spot. And then once we get through that, then we'll go through bounce passes, okay? So Grant will go ahead and start. Good. So chest pass, and then you'll shoot, and then whoever. That's all right. Okay. So now hustle over, Grant, and you'll overhead pass. Good. Chest pass. Let's see it. Oh, close. That's okay. Okay. Now hustle to your next spot. Good. Go ahead and shoot. Close. Good. Okay, so now we'll do, go ahead. Well, now we'll bounce pass. That's all right. Okay, hustle over. Good. Bounce pass. Put it up, Michaela. Woo! Okay, let Michaela start with the ball, Caitlin. Good. Let's see it. Oh, close. That's all right. Okay, hustle over. And we'll go back. Yep. One more round. Go back to chest passing. Good.
I gotta redeem myself.
That's close, Caitlin. You're getting
Thanks.
better. All right, go ahead. Good. Woo. That's okay.
All or nothing. Bad.
Michaela. Close. That's all right. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing, since we warmed up our shots a little, we're going to do a little contest. And what it's going to be is you will have 1 minute to see how many you can get. Okay, so the different shots is we're going to do a layup, a free throw, and a 3-point. So what we're going to do, the point system will be a little different than it would be in a normal game. So we're going to call layup 1 point. We're going to call a free throw 2 points, and a 3-point 3 points. Okay. So what we're going to do is you have to start with a layup, but then you can choose what type of shot you want to take. So we're going to have one person on, and then we are going to have another person keeping score of how many they make. And then, can you hand me that clipboard, Michaela? Thank you. And then the last person will be doing some type of exercise based on the point that, or based on the shot that they make. So what I have here is I have your score sheet, which has each of your names. So it has, you can just put a tally and you can add it up at the end. So the person that is scoring, that's like their break time. And then if someone that is on makes a layup, you have 1 push-up. If they make a free throw, you have 2 squats. And if they make a 3-point, then you have 3 jumping jacks. Okay? So whoever gets the most points at the end of this wins. Okay? We'll see if one of you two can win, other than Michaela winning again.
Wait, did you say you have to start with the layup?
You have to start with a layup. Yep. And you have 1 minute to see how many you can make.
Okay.
Does anybody have any questions? No?
Oh, man.
Okay. Do you want a boys ball?
Sure.
Okay, you can go ahead and grab one.
Just you go first.
Okay. So who wants to start shooting?
Can I have the pad?
This sheet?
The exercise sheet, so I remember.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I'll keep score.
Okay.
I'm exercising.
Have that.
Do you want a cone to put it, or you good?
And Grant will go ahead and start. And when I say go, you'll go ahead. Okay, ready, set, go. Good. That's alright.
Wait, do I help him? Wait, only if he makes it, I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, only if he makes it.
Do it.
Good. You got it. You want the boys' ball?
Yeah. Oh boy, she's throwing it. Do it.
Good. That's a push-up. That's another push-up. And another push-up. Close. Good. Go ahead, Caitlin. Oh, that's another push-up, Caitlin. You have 7 seconds. Oh, close. One more shot. And that's time. All right, so go ahead and rotate. Okay. Okay, so here's your ball. Okay, so whatever shot she makes is whatever you have to do. Okay, are you ready, Michaela?
Ready?
Ready, set, go. Good, so that's a push-up. That's another push-up. Good. Close, you got it, Michaela. Right here, you got it. Good, nice job. That's another push-up. All right, let's see it. 2 points for you. Good, nice job. So that's 2 squats. Good. Good, nice job, Michaela. You got 20 seconds left. Keep it up. Woo! That's 3 jump jacks. Nice job, Michaela. Keep it up, keep it up. That's all right, you're right there. Good, you got 10 seconds. Going for the 3 points. Oh, super close. 3, 2, time.
You're not supposed
Alright.
to touch Emily.
Are you ready?